Holy crap. I have Cats Lair! Oh my glob, this thing is so incredibly massive! I love it, and I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Box 2 of 2 Ultimates Playset. Some assembly required. For those who did not order, yes, there are 2 boxes. It is still for the same Cats Lair, but they had to separate it out. This is from Super7, and I pre-ordered this about 2 years ago. For size comparison, I just wanted to show you how big these boxes are next to me. I'm only 5'8", so I'm not a tall person, but still, this is going up to nearly my height. That just shows you how massive this playset really is. Home and headquarters of the mighty Thundercats. Control room. Garage workbench. The artwork is pretty much the same on both boxes, front and back. For the most part, my packaging was unharmed, with the exception of a couple spots like right here. Unfortunately, this side also got a little bent up. I'm gonna open this up and do my best to show this playset in all its glory to the best of my abilities. I know there's some other people out there that have done some video reviews on this, and they've been able to show it more on a grand scale with everything else they have, but I have a lot more limited capacity in the space that I currently have, so bear with me. Let's see what it looks like. This is just the head. Holy rusted metal, Batman. Oh my glob, look at this. Once again, I just need to point out, this thing is massive. There was a slight assembly required, but nothing too extreme. Most of it was very self-explanatory. The cat's paws are kind of loose. There's really no locking mechanism to keep it in place. You really just slide it in and out. But it does rise up to reveal a gun turret. You have a cool stairwell going up and a small component that you lift up. You can see the Thundrillium powering the base. The other cat's paw also rises up to see another gun turret. Of course, you can open up the front 2 doors as well to reveal the inside. We have a couple extra guns as well that can be shooting out at the enemies. There's a button inside to light up the Thundercat symbol, as well as lighting up the cat's eyes itself. Here's the back of Cats Lair. As you can see, they did the whole mountain aesthetic, where they tried to make it seem as though it was built into the mountain, very similar to how the cartoon did it. Potentially, you could put some figures on here. They made enough space so that you can have your own little battle scene on the back as well. Attention to detail, I gotta say, is pretty cool. However, once you open it up, you can see inside Cats Lair, and they did a magnificent job. I am really impressed with Super7. I have a workbench here with actual tools that can come off. I'm sure one of these are a Samo flange, which if you know what I'm talking about, you're awesome. Some chemicals here for Tiger to work on, being that he was somewhat of a scientist. You can have the Sword of Omens and Claw Shield placed here, or you can also put in some of the other weapons because there's markers in the back. This also spins around. It also comes with a council table with 7 chairs. The second level where there's not a lot there, but they did put in some details. But the control center is what I think is incredibly awesome. They have different inserts that you can put in for the actual computers in case you want to change it. The main computer itself can also be changed out with the inserts. You can also light it up, which I think that's pretty cool. Although I'll probably have it displayed with the Thundercat symbol blaring out from the Sword of Omens. This is absolutely beautiful. Super7 did a phenomenal job making this playset. I figured I'd put out some of the Thundercats in different positions. Here's Lionel with Linkso in the command center. Chitara just kind of looking cool on this second level over here. We got Panthro with Pumira at the council table. Jaga's Force Ghost just kind of chilling over here. Finally, I just want to show the Thundercats on the outside here, along with Wily Kid and poor Bengali, I forgot about him, and Mumra's attacking. I cannot emphasize how incredibly cool this whole playset is. It is definitely not for everyone out there. You have to have a lot of space for this. I'm currently not really sure where I'm going to place this guy in comparison to the rest of my apartment, which is shrinking on a daily basis. For size comparisons, here's Castle Grayskull from the Classics toy line, which this is pretty much the largest Castle Grayskull that Mattel has mass-produced. With the attachment of the Talon Fighter and Point Dread, it kind of peaks a little above Cats Lair, but when it comes to pure mass, it is not anywhere near as big as Cats Cats Lair. And finally, here's a comparison next to Snake Mountain. You can see they're just about the same height. Snake Mountain is slightly taller, but just by a little bit. So where am I going to place my Cats Lair? I have no idea. For the time being, I'm going to put it in my oversized windowsill, but I don't want sun damage to affect it in any way, so I'm going to have to put some sort of blackout curtains there, at least for the time being. Me and my boyfriend have been discussing about other places to put it. We're going to have to go through a few different ideas. I'm going to end this Toy Quickie review, although this isn't really a Toy Quickie review at this point. This is just a regular review, but I'm going to end it anyway. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out my Patreon site, patreon.com/GayComicGeek. Check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll join you guys later. Peace.